Hey guys, TrueGreen7 here, and today we're jumping right into shiny Pokemon territory. Ooh, get that out of my face, that's too shiny. In this video, I'm going to count down my least favorite shiny Pokemon that ever existed, but I must explain that I actually don't hate any shiny Pokemon really. This list is just comprised of the ones that I liked the least. My video is just meant to entertain and not to inform. After all, color is literally the most subjective thing you can rate. No color is inherently better than the other, so don't expect me to have the same opinion as you do. I love the color green, and you don't see me running around murdering people who love blue more. Cause there are just too many people who like the color blue, and I can't kill that many people. It's impractical, and it's illegal. But you know what is legal? Getting on with number 10. Shiny Magcargo. Magcargo is on the bottom of this list because I don't necessarily dislike his shiny coloration. He still looks hot to me. That was a magma pun. The reason Magcargo is listed may just be because he has the most wasted potential out of any shiny variation. Game Freak knew what it was doing when they portrayed shiny Slugma as a hardening lava slug, so its hot magma was slowly solidifying and turning a carbon gray. So you know where I'm going with this. My point is that Magcargo didn't do the same, so here is my interpretation. Of course, I gave him some blue fire because if I learned anything from Pokemon and Avatar, it would be that blue fire is sick. Number 9. Shiny Arba. Now I totally understand if you think a golden cobra looks cool. After all, gold has been the driving force of desire for centuries. But I just think that Arbok's original color scheme is definitely more appropriate. The purple highlights its typing, and the red markings on its hood warn you of its deadliness. But now that it's yellow, all the charm is lost to me. So I think a red shiny Arbok would make for a better variation, as it symbolizes the blood of its enemies. And strawberries, because I like strawberries. Number 8. Shiny Aron. Shiny Aron could have been perfect in my eyes if it wasn't for one glaring blemish. His eyes are freaking me out, dude. Those red eyes scare me and make me feel uncomfortable. I love the green oxidized belly that may be a reference to rusted metal, but why do these cute eyes have to turn evil? Luckily, I remedied this by just turning his eyes a nice light green to match his stomach. Like I always say, there is nothing mean about adding some green. Or adding rice. Add some rice to a meal and you got yourself a well-balanced lunch or dinner. True Green Pro Tip. Number 7. Shiny Kingler. Some people hate green shiny Pokemon, and as a person obsessed with the color green, I see nothing wrong with them. They just look radioactive to me, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just my taste in color. What I'm not a fan of is when a Pokemon becomes a hideous mixture of gray and green, like Kingler. It makes the Pokemon look unhealthy and straight up boring. With that color scheme, Shiny Kingler looks like it's been taken out of a Game Boy screen. I'm talking about OG Game Boy. It's not so good looking shiny may be due to the fact that Gen 2's graphics were limited, but there are a few shinies that changed colors in Gen 3, and I think a purple Kingler would make sense, what with all the little purple crabs running around. Number 6. Shiny Heracross. Did it really have to go pink? Is it Wednesday? I mean, I have no problem with the color, you work at Heracross. I just think that Heracross's original color scheme was basically perfect. So this isn't a variation that I desire to catch. But what if Shiny Heracross looked darker, like an actual Rhinoceros beetle or Hercules beetle? I gave him some bright green night vision eyes too, cause I thought that would look sweet. Number 5. Shiny Crobat. Okay, so I noticed how just like some people don't like green shiny Pokemon, I'm not fond of the pink ones. I don't know why. Maybe they just don't look natural to me. But then again, Shiny Crobat is au naturel if you know what I mean. It means he looks naked. He's nude. Like his purple fur was stripped off or something. But my main problem is that Crobat's normal color scheme is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. So since Crobat and its shiny version is basically an inverse of the colors of its pre-evolution, how about I make his shiny coloration look like Zubat and Golbat's? I think it looks great. Number 4. Shiny Regigigas. The simple truth is that they could have turned his golden body parts into any other color, but the color blue was chosen. Not even a shiny light blue, but a blueberry blue. It seems so out of place and doesn't fit on this ancient Pokemon's body. How about a nice silver or chrome color? This definitely looks like a viable shiny. I'd buy that for 3,000 Pokédollars. Number 3. Shiny Krookodile. One cool thing about Krookodile's design was the way that black rings around its eyes were implemented. They perfectly look like shades that a punk kid would wear, and they naturally blend into this crocodilian face. But Krookodile's shiny just makes him look less intimidating. His beady eyes make him look like a wimp, so I decided that his shiny color scheme should have the color scheme of his pre-evolutions. This way, it's like a nice callback to how its pre-evolved brethren look like. Number 2. Shiny Malamar. Malamar is, alongside Pangoro and Talonflame, my favorite Kalos Pokemon. And its usual color scheme matches its typing and beautifully drives home the fact that it's an upside-down Inkay. But Malamar's shiny really does disappoint me. It just looks disgusting, and maybe the only shiny so far that I actually hate. I tried messing around in Photoshop to find a suiting shiny variation, but apparently they all fail too. So I decided by just saturating and darkening the colors, my version of the shiny Malamar could look more menacing and continue to fit into its dark and psychic typing. Number 1 is all the shiny Pokemon that have unnoticeable changes. I know this is a cop-out, but this was the reason I even made this list. I wanted to talk about the shinies that you wouldn't even know were shiny Pokemon. I've noticed a lot of popular Pokemon are part of this category, like Garchomp, Pikachu, and Blaziken. I think Blaziken would look really cool with this Frost Giant look. Garchomp would look cool in either black or with the color scheme that is similar to actual sharks. And a blue Pikachu would be pretty cool in my opinion, although a blue-cheeked Pikachu would be more practical and reasonable. But after all, nothing matters if you just enjoy. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. There is a lot more in store, so I would love it if you were notified when any of my videos come out. So follow me on Twitter and Facebook to keep up to date. I'll see you guys very, very soon.